Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Anthony. This is my beautiful wife, Lori,
Hi.
and welcome to the Kreativ Community. Today we have a special conversation. All of our conversations are special. Well, only the special ones are special, but you get the idea. We are talking about the first year of marriage, and our first year of marriage. We're gonna talk about the financial side, talk about the housing side, talk about the interracial side. What else are we gonna talk about?
How about we just get to it?
How about we just get to it? So let's go ahead and start our conversation.
I was like, first year. We're almost to 7 years.
Going on 8.
June 23rd will be 7 years for us. 8 years completely dating and all together. But I don't know. What do you think? What some of our challenges have been for our first year?
First year challenges.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mine were how to communicate my emotions. Because if you're a woman, it gets complicated really quickly. But for me, I always felt like I had to internalize them and process them so that my husband didn't think that I was crazy. So it would be days before I finally said something, and it took us a little bit to work through that and some of those items.
Yeah, mine would definitely be I was afraid of silence. So if she didn't respond, I can at times be very emotional.
Yeah, just a little. But that was for both of us, so
we just showed our emotions very differently. She's very internalized, and I'm very I'm gonna say it, and I would always think if I don't say it, then I'd be afraid of the silence. And
I'm like, not everything needs to be said, so I thought I would have to internalize it to keep it to myself until I felt like I could say it without really thinking I'm going to offend anybody, regardless of if it was helping or hurting the situation.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm going to say it. And then I didn't, as a husband, you learn, well, I've learned from being with my beautiful wife, is how to say stuff, but say it, you can pretty much say anything, but say it with love and in the right way that you really want to, to show her you love her. And I didn't know that the first year. That's something no marriage counselor could even help you with. What do you think?
Yeah. Our next thing was financial. One of our things that we decided to do early on was to not have a his and her account. Many people are completely against that and feel like, you should have your account, he should have his account because that's your money, that's his money. And we went through our premarital counseling, and pretty much the guy said, he was against it because he felt, I guess statistically, more marriages end divorce that way. But it was, I think so.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the fuzz. Okay, I was like, I
fuzzy.
think so.
Yeah.
It got a little fuzzy, sorry. But for us, we decided not to do it because it was all or nothing. And even though we're individuals, there's certain things that are become one, and that was our finances. Now, that's not easy because we decided early on that I would work and Anthony would finish school. And that was very difficult at many times.
Yeah. Yeah. I think in that time, I had to really learn how to, because I was going to school. Sorry if you hear all the dogs, we're in a backyard and there's dogs barking.
I wanted to do something different today.
Yeah. So basically, she was working and I was going to school, and we felt it's what we believe is the Lord had asked us to do. And I was finishing school at Southeastern University here in Lakeland, Florida. That's actually why we moved down here.
Yeah.
We moved down here so I could finish school, and we wanted just a change. So I really learned as a husband in that time how to do what God's telling you to do, and be okay with other people not saying that's right.
Right.
Because could you imagine if we listened to other people who are like, you just need to go do X, Y, and Z. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. And I would never finish school. And I really thank God that the first year of my marriage, I was in school, because I wouldn't have made it. Not saying Lori did my homework. She did not do my homework.
I did not write his papers. I didn't do any of that.
No, but she was such a blessing in helping me make it through that process. I wouldn't have made it through school without having her in my life.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, that's the honest truth. So listen to what husbands, in my opinion, the first year, listen to what God's telling you to do. Not saying don't get advice, but do what God's telling you to do.